How's it going, YouTube? Spec M Auto is back with a new video today. First junkyard walk around video in a while.
Spec M is going to the junkyard, go and have myself a time. Old cars everywhere, humble dreams without temptation.
My apologies if I haven't did anything at all in a while, and this is definitely my first actual YouTube video of 2025, so hope everybody had a good New Year and stuff. Today's my birthday, so
Happy birthday.
I came out here just to kind of have some fun and look around, explore a little bit, and I guess take you guys along with me. So I guess let's go ahead and walk around and see what we can find. Alright, I guess the first thing we'll do today is this 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Is it friendly or hostile? Is it a force for good or evil? Only one thing is known for certain. It sure knows how to make a first impression. Introducing the all-new 1995 Eclipse from Mitsubishi, the new thinking in automobiles.
Pretty beat up, but man, even though it's beat up, it still looks really fucking nice. You know, I actually haven't really seen one of these cars much in years, but I do occasionally see one in the junkyard. How any of them are still on the road today, I have no idea, because it seems like a lot of them have gotten wiped out. But all in all, man, this is I guess the interior isn't too awful. I'd say the worst part's probably the headliner. Seats look decent, minus the rip over there in the bolstering. This was a 5-speed manual, and someone really liked SpongeBob and whatever the heck this thing is. I have no idea what that is.
I'm Ghost Princess. Have we met before? I feel like we have.
Let's see what we can find in here. A whole lot of nothing. Bunch of empty cans. Yeah, this car is kind of trashed. You might notice that this junkyard's a little messier than the other one I usually go to. Yeah, this place doesn't seem to be very organized.
Bring your brooms, because it's a mess.
I never really come here anymore, to be honest with you, because it's just so unorganized and messy. There's no organization of what is where. Literally, you'll have European stuff, Japanese stuff, and American stuff all in one row, and it's just kind of a cluster.
It's a mess.
We got a 2-liter 16-valve engine in here, DOHC, dual overhead cam. There's isn't a whole lot happening under here. It's just all stock. Doesn't look like it was ever modified anyway. See, this is like the dangerous stuff you have to do in this junkyard. I don't really care for this place too much anymore. I just go to pick and pull for all my junkyard needs these days, but occasionally I do find something good here that's like worth it in my collection or something. How many miles has she got? Looks like 261. Wow, that's really high miles. Holy shit. Yep, got a good old 95 Eclipse. There you guys have it, 95 Eclipse. Honestly, I never feel like we see these cars on the road anymore. It's an old 07 Dodge Caliber. Had the 2.4 liter, I believe. It was a World engine that they used. Obviously, there's no engine here anymore. Apparently they weren't very good quality cars because they just don't exist. So the Dodge Caliber was the direct successor of the Dodge Neon, which ran from 1995 to 2005. And it's just weird to see more Dodge Neons on the road still than Dodge Calibers when the Dodge Caliber was supposed to be the replacement vehicle for it. But It just kind of goes to show the drop of vehicle quality just over the years.
Silly little fairy.
Introducing the all-new Dodge Caliber. It's anything but cute.
The headliner in this thing is actually in really good shape. It would make an excellent donor for somebody who might need it for any reason. Let's say besides a few stickers and being dirty, the interior doesn't seem to be too bad a shape. It's really the exterior that looks terrible. What is that freaking coolant? And power steering fluid. So that was probably a couple of the issues that this thing had when it was still running. Let's take a peek at the back. Yeah, man, that's awful. I used to like these Dodge Calibers back in the day when they were relatively new cars and they were still commonly seen. But I noticed right around maybe 2018, 2019, they rapidly started disappearing off the roads. And now they're just like kind of a rare sighting on the roads. Like I said, I normally only see like maybe 1 or 2 per year anymore on the road. But I somehow got lucky enough and saw 2 of them in a row just the other day, driving beside each other, so that's interesting. The Caliber isn't anything special, obviously, but I figured, you know, I don't usually film a lot of Chrysler things like this, and I don't really recall filming any Dodge Calibers, so I figured I would document one while they still physically exist. Because, you know, give it another 5, 10, 15 years, you'll probably never see them again. Alright guys, here's another one that you just never see on the roads anymore. This is a 2008 Chrysler Aspen. This was the Chrysler rebadged version of the Dodge Durango SUV. They only made them for about 3 to 4 years. I think right around 05, 06 they came out, and then they ran until about 2009. And after that, they just stopped making them because they didn't sell well. Their sales numbers were very limited from what I've seen online. I don't really see them on the roads at all either. As a matter of fact, it seems like I see more Dodge Calibers than Chrysler Aspens, which is funny, but...
The Chrysler Aspen, with the first ever best in the business lifetime powertrain warranty. Chrysler, engineered beautifully.
I don't know, this one looks like it's in pretty good condition with certain parts like the steering wheel. Someone could definitely use that if they wanted to upgrade their steering wheel. Seats are awfully nasty, but they might be salvageable. Door panels are in good condition. I don't think I would pull down the headliner, even if it seems pretty solid. It just, the quality just seems like it's not there anymore. It's, yeah. As a matter of fact, it looks like some Neanderthal tried to yank it out the wrong way and ruined it and bent it and kinked it all up.
Grug is rock. Rock go down.
Middle row seat, pretty good shape actually. The quality of this leather and stuff, it feels very mid-2000s Chrysler quality. That's not saying much. The standard is kind of low in my honest opinion. I would say the quality of my old Ford Taurus was superior, and it wasn't even like supposed to be marketed as something luxury like this was. I'm sure this one will end up in a crusher very soon. Okay guys, the latest car right now is this 2007 Audi TT. This one actually looks like it hasn't been in the yard for super long. But yeah, I used to think that these cars were super cool back in the day. I remember seeing them a lot as a kid, and I was like, ah, that's a really cool car. Honestly, if I had money, I would probably still buy one and just drive it around until it breaks down, which would probably be about, I don't know, 4 to 5 days before it does. And I'll just get rid of it. Say I had my fun with it. Door panel is completely missing from this side. Has a nice big massive speaker, holy shit, and a good sized tweeter. Here's the dashboard. Very, very sporty. Radio, gauge cluster. Obviously it's digital, so I cannot tell you the mileage, unfortunately. Here we got the seat. I think there might be some mold there. That is nasty.
Disgusting!
Absolutely would not salvage that. I think there are still a couple of things that you can take from this car, like the dash and center console pieces and things like that, and maybe a couple of goodies from the ceiling. But I would say this Audi would probably be best to go into the junk crusher already. Very unfortunate, you know, but it is what it is. Let's check out under the hood. Got this little engine here. I don't remember if these are turbocharged or not. I think they might be. It's a TT Roadster. It says the displacement is 1984 cc. So maybe a 2-liter. Cute little engine. Probably put out decent power. But you know, that's pretty much it for that. We can now fully check out this Corvette. Take a little walk around it with it. See what we can find. Looks like a C4.
Listen to the heartbeat. Listen to the heartbeat.
If you have a dream, put yourself in today's Chevrolet Corvette and listen to your heartbeat.
And it's been stripped already. Wow. Major hole in the floor. Probably why it's not on the road anymore. It's awful. The interior is just absolutely atrocious. Of course, somebody took the gauge cluster common failure point in these. I believe the Corvette C4 ran from 1983 to 1995, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, please correct me in the comment section. But yeah, I can't even get in on this side. Wow. Yeah, I guess that's it. Literally nothing more than a pile of scrap. But it's kind of hard to think, you know, this car was once somebody's pride and joy, you know, brand new car being pulled out from the dealership lot. Crazy. So here's a cool little random find I found in the back of this F-250. Someone went ahead and threw away their little Power Wheels car. It's an old pink Volkswagen Beetle.
Power Wheels! Come on, let's go! Sitting tall in my Power Wheels, star of the show.
Pow, pow.
Power Wheels, Power Wheels! Now I'm driving for real.
Wow. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I just thought it'd be kind of cool to show you guys. It's just some random stuff that you can find out here, you know? This one is probably my favorite one out of all of them, and that's for nostalgic reasons. Alright, we got a 2006 Suzuki Aereo SX hatchback. This is another one of those vehicles that you just don't really see on the road again anymore.
Sedan. Minivan. Sports. It's Aereo.
You'll probably notice the common theme throughout this video that I'm mainly focusing on a lot of the vehicles that, you know, you don't really see anymore, that really came around in recent years. I mean, I still see the 2000s as a recent era, you know what I mean? I mean, I get that the 2000s was like 20 years ago, but still. The seat is in pretty good shape, minus a burn hole. That seat over there looks pretty good, just dirty. I already looked through this owner's manual. I was actually a little bit excited about it. I was prospecting about getting it for my collection. But when you open it up, you'll see that a bunch of the pages are tore up, and it's just not worth it to me. So I'm going to leave it. Can't tell you how many miles it's got because it's fully digital. I mean, for being here in the junkyard, this thing is actually fairly clean. I don't think they made the Aereo SX for very long. I think they only made them for like maybe 4 years, 5 years. I just remember it being a pretty short production run, but I mean, for what it is, for the time, it's actually pretty nice. You can see it's a roomy little car. It's a hatchback. It's actually all-wheel drive too. So I mean, this thing had a lot of advantages. You know, good gas mileage, space, utilitarian prospects with the hatchback, all-wheel drive. I mean, you really can't ask for too much out of it. I'm not gonna try to open the other side because it's the doors over there are locked for some reason. But here's our little powerhouse here. Looks like, according to this chart here, it's a 2.3 liter. Very odd. They usually go by twos, you know, like 2 liter, 2.2, 2.4, you know, stuff like that. So it's kind of weird, but Suzuki was a weird car company. Well, Suzuki primarily makes things like bikes and scooters and mopeds and things like that. So Suzuki didn't do very great in the car industry, hence why they're not being sold in U.S. soil anymore. Like I said, it's locked over here to 2006, and I always thought these actually aged pretty decently for being, you know, 20 years old. Like, the back of it looks nice. I've always liked the rear end styling of it. The interior is pretty nice too. I like the interior, and I do like this rear end design, how it has that gloss black in the middle section there, and that SX logo would be red, I believe. So it was like a really slick, sporty look, and with the clear lens taillights and stuff on it just completes it. I still think it's pretty modern for current standards. I mean, imagine it, you know, all cleaned up and you know, the headlights shining and everything, man. It's a pretty nice looking car. I think the design aged pretty decently over the years. You could tell it's from the 2000s, but it doesn't look ancient or anything like that at all, man. Alright, so here's another first on this channel that I have never filmed before. I believe it's a 2013 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor. So this is the police package Ford Explorer, and you can see it's pretty tore up. And I'll admit I cheated. I already looked in this thing before I filmed. It's pretty stripped.
We know the all-new Ford Police Interceptor is the most capable pursuit vehicle we've ever built. Now, let's see what these guys think. 4 real cops drive the competition and then drive ours. Watch the all-new Ford Police Interceptor official test drive.
Thing's kicking like a champ.
Check. Radio check on 1. Copy.
It's pretty stripped out already. But the cool thing about this interior, though, despite it being so stripped out, it still has the partition here, so that's pretty neat. It looks like the plexiglass or whatever it is that goes right here is missing now, but the partition itself is still present in the Police Interceptor here. Very, very basic interior, just all black, plastic, black cloth that's really designed for durability. It feels durable. That's the way I describe it. Got a little laptop stand here. Here's all your wiring and stuff for all the lights and sirens. It's very interesting. I'm pretty sure I have for sure filmed Crown Vic Police Interceptors before, but I haven't done an Explorer yet. But these Explorers have the 3.5 liter V6, I believe. If it ain't a 3.5, it's a 3.0, but I'm pretty sure it's a 3.5. Still has the little spotlight here. Looks like it was LED before it was shattered. But check it out. Pretty cool. Here's our little lever here. Turn it on and off and to swivel it around. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, it's like I said, very stripped. Here's the ignition. It's a weird placement for it, but I kind of prefer it there over having it on the steering column, but that's just me. I thought this was one of the neatest vehicles here that I saw so far. This one is probably my favorite one out of all of them, and that's for nostalgic reasons. Unit. So that's neat. I imagine, like most other cop cars, it was probably totaled out during some kind of pursuit or something. But yeah, all the markings are stripped off of it, and it's just all tore up now. So at least I got to document a Police Interceptor Explorer. I mean, I never got to yet, so it's always a first for everything on this channel. Alright guys, I had to make a correction with this Police Interceptor. It is not a 2013, it's a 2016. I just found the owner's manual for it. Aww. So, yeah, not a 13. It was a 16, but same difference, I guess. I was really debating on taking this book, but it's just, I don't know. I think it's a little too ruined for my personal collection here, but man, still cool to find, and I guess it was at least cool enough to document it. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out of here. I hope you all enjoyed the video today. Please make sure you give it a like, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon to get notified of each video upload in the future. And as always, you know, have a good day, stay safe out there.
Damn, that fucking biffed it.